class rock and country music, facts, and trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video. Waylon Jennings reportedly wasn't a very big Garth Brooks fan. He actually said the most insincere person I've ever seen. Regardless of how you feel about them, it's undeniable that Waylon Jennings and Garth Brooks are two of the most influential names in the history of country music. Obviously, they're from different eras of country music, and from the time of his meteoric rise in the 90s, Garth was almost immediately hit with criticism of being too pop for country, including, allegedly, from Waylon Jennings. Though he never really confirmed it in public, Waylon was reportedly not the biggest fan of Garth Brooks and his brand of music, and there has been plenty of alleged quotes attributing to Waylon that seemingly showed how he felt about Garth. There was, of course, that one quote that we've all probably heard. And if you don't know what it is, I can't say. Now, whether or not Waylon ever actually said this about Garth is still up for debate. If he did, it was never on the record, and it's hard to tell where the quote is coming from. Waylon really originated. Saving Country Music did a great deep dive to try to track down its origins. The first time I heard it was actually in the infamous Ethan Hawke article that was published by Rolling Stone, alleging that Kris Kristofferson and Toby Keith got into a heated political argument at Willie Nelson's 70th birthday celebration. Kris Kristofferson reportedly referenced the quote while calling out Toby Keith. Only problem is both men denied that the incident ever happened. Doesn't exactly bode well for the credibility of the supposed Waylon quote, right? But it's another quote from Waylon talking about Garth that has a little more reliability behind it. In his book, Dreaming Out Loud, Garth Brooks went on to Judd Wade Hayes and The Changing Face of Nashville. Bruce Feiler recounted a quote from Waylon on Garth that showed how the country legend really felt about the then relative newcomer. He's the most insincere person I've ever seen. I remember a few years ago, an old buddy of mine who worked with Ernest Tubb was giving him an old record. He tried so hard to cry, but he just couldn't do it. He thinks he's going to last forever. He's wrong. Garth crying? Nah. So yeah, even if some of the quotes aren't exactly verifiable, I think everybody knew how Waylon felt about Garth. Plus Garth trying to cry, that sounds extremely accurate. But perhaps the most telling, even Garth himself claims that Waylon didn't like him, but he was never quite sure why. In fact, according to Garth, he never even met Waylon. Never wrote, never met Mr. Jennings, and for some reason, man, I guess I was the guy that he targeted. You know, it's kind of weird because all the people why I'm in the business, those people say the reason they were in the business was Waylon. So everybody loves him and he's a legend. I just kind of let it go. I never knew what to say. Of course, I think Garth probably knows the real reason a traditional outlaw country artist wasn't a fan of the genre-pushing megastar who made country music concerts a pop-like production, unlike any other artist had done before. Yeah, I was definitely the guy that he targeted, and it's funny kind of being the non-traditionalist then, and now everyone looks at you like your stuff is as country as it gets, so that's kind of weird view. It was rough. It was tough for me because he was a country legend, and for some reason I was the guy that got the brunt of it. I never took it that personal. I just think he was addressing the different sound in country music and the changing of the guard. That's tough for anybody to handle. The guy's a legend, deserves nothing but respect. Okay. I wouldn't call Garth pop. I wouldn't exactly call him traditional country either. But I do like the idea of the show that he used to put on. I really did. A lot of times you go to see a traditional country show and you're just sitting there listening, you know, and then there's nothing really to watch. They just stand there. Garth lets you something to view while you're listening to some music. Don't get me wrong. I prefer Waylon Jennings' music to Garth Brooks. Waylon was the man, you know. I mean, he had a lot of good music, wrote a lot of good songs, and I'm not big on the outlaw thing. I didn't ever really looked at it that way. It's just that I guess it was from my era as well. But like I said, I like Garth Brooks and I like his shows. I have to choose old Waylon. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you have not yet, please like this video. Appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you. And I'm praying for you.